guy Russell comes up and he goes, "Oh, you guys are talking about UFOs." Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, I'm a Palladian. I landed here 30,000 years ago, blah, blah, blah." And he said, "Oh, you channel, who do you channel?" I said, "Yeah, I channel the Orion Council." I said, "Can you see them?" He says, "Yeah, they look like amphibious humanoids." So what I got on the amphibians is that this council is protecting me, but also there are lots of amphiboid humanoid species in the galaxy, all over the place, and so not just in Orion. And Orion has a terrible reputation in the galaxy due to certain events that have been recorded, well, or passed down through oral tradition in Hopi legends, as told by Robert Morningsky, who had to go into hiding, but he did disclose the Terra papers, Terra. It's a free PDF on the internet, where it explains some of the Anunnaki history from this group from Nibiru, who, under the rulership of the grandson Marduk, Anunnaki, those who came from the sky, and their lineage is somehow connected to events that are happening today. So long story short, what Morning Sky explained was that in the galaxy, there was some sort of intergalactic trade where there was a reptilian queen who was very ruthless in Orion, and she collected tax along this galactic highway. She was a terrible mother. She did not take care of these, like her reptilian offspring, and so many of them escaped the Orion constellation, and some of them came to Earth, and these later became these Ra-Ka shields, the shields of the pharaoh, and Ra-Ka pharaohs, which to me sounds very much like Rothschild Rockefeller. This is the legend. So if you are into disclosure, whistleblowing, decoding, it's my understanding that the benevolent extraterrestrial groups that are here have created a breeding program, as you'll see in part 2 of Extraordinary, called The Seeding, where the women are taken on crab, Geraldine Orozco, Sierra Neblina, Melinda Perry. And I've met them all personally. And yeah, they have been artificially inseminated. Their eggs have been taken to, well, possibly assist a race of ET to salvage them, to save them, but also to create a hybrid, a sort of extraterrestrial race here, or like upgrade the human, and possibly outbreed this reptilian strain, which I don't know if I'm the only one in the room, but I think there's a lot of stuff that's gone wrong on this planet that needs fixing. So it would only make sense that if you're a bad custodian of a planet is very, very valuable. And so the caregivers of planets are going to interfere, aka the Galactic Federation.
Out in social this week about you saying, like, people gathered in peace on a single planet, united, are unstoppable. And that's what we're doing. So no matter what happened, no matter what went wrong, no matter who was selfish or who was misguided or who was hurt, or, obviously there's no bad people. They were just mad or sad. And now's the time to look forward to what's new and what we can create in the future.
Christian word is popping up in the mystic community. A lot of African American women are tuned into this idea that the Orion Council has been talking about. And I've researched this intensely for 8 months, but I'm constantly gathering data about from Theosophy, aka Hinduism, and other major belief systems. It's a bit tricky, but when you go to places like Sedona, there's an excellent library. When you invest in resources, you buy the books, you pay for the seminars, so on and so on. You go to Contacts in the Desert, you listen to the lectures and take tons of notes. You also get guided along the way. And when you really open your crown to these universal energies, there are there are beings who will want to help you out. So some of these beings are called the Larens. They are these feline extraterrestrials. A lot of them are considered kind of like the police officers of the galaxy. Anyways, to assist Earth, and Orion Council says we are 4-dimensional. And so there's nothing wrong with wanting to reincarnate on Earth and being 4-dimensional. It's just the heart chakra gives us greater access to not only the astral plane, but to see the world in time cycles, to see the world in patterns, to intuitively know that this is the correct choice point to make, and you will find the confirmation later. So if anyone here feels lost, I want to tell you, you will find out why this weird thing happened to you. And the more of your brain you activate, the faster you'll be able to see these codings and kind of move along in your life task. We've got to do on this planet is be creative, is to create. The message from Orion Council is you are a creator. And yes, a lot of us, if we ever feel lost, you just put 2 and 2 together, like grab the nearest tools next to you, start scribbling stuff. If you need to make weird symbols and strange drawings, you need to do that, because those open the neurological pathways to higher brain centers. And if you are part extraterrestrial, you will naturally access these higher organs. You will experience telepathy, you will experience the 64 perfections and beyond. And we need to create safe spaces to become that. So we need to support each other and support our weirdness, but also find avenues of that expression, and then share those with other people so that they can also activate that as well. The 100th monkey effect.